Hello violin players, welcome to Prime Strings. I'm Henriette and today we're practicing Stepping Stones number 4, which is also called Stepping Stones. I'll play it for you first. So, for those of you who have been super observant, you will have noticed that I didn't leave my bow down all the time. You know, we've been talking in previous lessons about when you start a piece in violin playing, you leave your bow on the string all the time. And this time you don't, because at the end of line 1 you can see that wriggly line, and that means rest, and I'm going to lift my bow off the string and reset it back at the heel for the note on the second line. Sometimes you come across rests in your music, and that's when you do that. Will you join me playing the whole song through? So, check over your bow hold. I would like to see a nice bent thumb. I would like you to check your pinky, that it's nice and round and that it's resting against the side edge, so it's not on the top or not even what I sometimes see over. It's resting against the side here. Then I want you to check over your violin hold. Your violin is nice and sideways, neither too high nor too low, just about right. And you slide it very close to your ear. Once you've checked your positions and your postures, you're ready to go. So let's get ready on the G string after 2. 1, 2. Circle. Well done, good playing. Isn't that developing beautifully? Now, when we do a little circle, it goes anti-clockwise in the air. So why don't you practice with me? Practice this little circle. That's it. And now I want you to practice this circle without raising your shoulder. That's not good. You don't want to raise your shoulder. We've seen in an earlier lesson that you can just leave your shoulder down and do a little circle there. That's right. Let's play the whole piece again, shall we? And let's do 2 beautiful anti-clockwise circles where you leave that shoulder in its lowest position. Are you ready? Here we go. And time, when we next play this piece, we are going to work on playing at the lower half of the bow. What sometimes happens is that as you play, you start properly at the heel of the bow here, and then as you progress, people start to drift towards the point of the bow a little bit more. And I want you to work really hard, staying between the heel of the bow here and your sticker when you play. It doesn't matter if you go slightly over your sticker, like a centimetre or two, and then go back, but you mustn't end up playing here. Let's focus on the lower half this time, shall we? So let's get ready on the G string. 1, 2. Up to your sticker and back. Up to your sticker and back. All the way back to the heel. All the way back now. And a circle. And back to the heel. Well done. Good focus there. Now, another thing that we want to focus on is to learn the pattern. And we've said in earlier lessons, you want to learn the pattern because music is usually in patterns. And if you learn to spot those patterns, it makes it much easier to learn. So here again, we're going to look at the pattern. And perhaps you've spotted what the pattern is already. And yes, the pattern is one big curve up to the E string and then back. And line 1 has got a little tail, can you see? It goes just up again. Whereas the second line goes all the way up and then all the way down, and that is the pattern. Now let's see if we can play this piece now without looking at the music now that you know the pattern. We're going to start at the heel of the bow on the G string. Are you ready? 1, 2. So you know the pattern. You know about playing at the lower half of the bow. You know about when to leave the bow on the string and when to lift the bow off the string. Now this very last time that we play this piece, let's put it all together. And let's see if while you play, your focus, your head, your thinking will go from, am I leaving the bow on the string? Am I leaving my shoulder down? And am I having the correct elbow level here? Am I still remembering the pattern? So I'm not playing this piece, not thinking about anything at all. My thoughts go from one aspect of your playing that you focused on in your practice to the next. And then once I've checked all the different aspects, I'll go back and check the first thing again. Like, have I still got a good bow hold? Have I still got my violin fairly flat? Or has it, in the meantime, has it gone up like that? So while you play, your head will be spinning and it will be constantly thinking about all these different things. Go on then, let's put it all together and let's see if we can work it all out together. Ready? And... well done. So now you have noticed that in this 10-minute practice session, or however long it is, we've played the piece 4 or 5 times over, each time concentrating on one area of our violin playing. Because I want you not only to become really good at these pieces, I also want you to get into a habit of proper practicing, so that the time you spend on your violin is very efficiently spent, so you get the most progress out of the practice as you possibly can. And that is another thing that you're learning from following these videos, is how can you practice efficiently and effectively, so that by the end of the week you know your piece off by heart, you know all about the bowing, you know all about the posture and your violin position and so on. So there are always lots of things to think about when you play, and you've done a great job today. So I very much look forward to seeing you again in the next lesson. You take care. Bye bye.